Mermaid. What colour's mermaid?
Well, that's the colour that it is. It's mermaid.
Yeah, but explain to me now what colour mermaid is.
Right, imagine a mermaid in your head. That's the colour. I got a parcel.
Yeah.
Little parcel.
Yeah.
What do you think's in it?
I'm going to say stuff that you don't want me to know.
Maybe.
But I do know because I ordered it.
Well, that's true. Lots of peanuts. Ooh. Oh, it's going to go everywhere. I know. So, there's a little bit of rattling off screen. Just while I open the bag.
I shall clear away the peanuts.
Yeah, do that.
So, what do we have?
Well, it is a bag.
We need look bags.
Yeah, you can never have enough bags.
Yeah.
So, what do we have first? Ooh, more peanuts. I think I'm supposed to open them the other way. Let's do it that way. So, number one. Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Sorry. I'm right. I'm doing it. Look.
Dolphins are going, oh, she's opened the mould.
Look. Oh my goodness me. Look at this one. That is so nice. Wow. Look how shiny it is. Do you want to touch it? No. Do you want to touch it?
No.
You can touch it.
No,
Go
I don't
on.
wanna.
You can touch it just there.
No, moment's past now.
It's beautiful, isn't it? No, seriously. Have a feel. But only... I'm just... Okay.
It's got a nice feel to it, hasn't it? They feel like proper moulds. They're not.
Oh no, they're not. They're not cheapos. They are.
They're not £2 from Temu.
No, these are not £2 from Temu. Oh my goodness me! What is this one?
Oh, is that the holographic one?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Look at that!
Yeah, I saw that and I thought, well, I'll put a sneaky one in.
That is just... Oh.
You right there?
Yeah. Well, you said I'm not allowed to talk to dolphins, so I can't actually... I literally have no words. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I saw that and I thought, the only holographic thing we've got is a bookmark.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, we'll give it a try.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Look at this one. It's the big pebble.
So that is the one you did the shell technique.
I did the crackle technique in this one, in the Temu one.
Yeah, but you did the shell technique in the other mould and the frog.
Yeah.
But that's the mould that
Petra does it in.
Used.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. A little stroke. Little stroke. Look, little stroke.
Yeah.
So happy. And last but not least, oh, we'll have to do a voiceover. You can't put this out. Oh my life! Look at that. Go away, Peanut. Oh, look at that. How beautiful is that?
Yeah, it's all right.
That is just gorgeous. Oh.
Now, you've got a choice now.
I know.
What are you going to do first?
Well, this is a problem. It's going to take me a moment or two to... I need to look at them again.
Well, you need to photograph them and catalogue them.
Listen,
And
don't you be dissing my system. It's an excellent system. It works really well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's that in there? What's that?
Dust.
Dust? How rude. Unacceptable. So, the question is, what do I do first? Oh.
Why? Do you know you did that shell technique?
Yeah.
Could you do it a set of 4?
Yeah, of course I could. I could do a set of 4 and a little tray.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or I could do the druzy.
Yeah.
Using my inks.
Yeah, your octopus inks.
Or I could do this one.
I'm curious to see what that one's like.
So what would I do in this one then? A bloom?
I reckon a bloom.
You reckon a bloom?
I think a bloom would be beautiful in there.
That's quite some pressure to do a bloom in there.
Yeah.
All right, bloom it is.
I think you should do a bloom in that because that's, although it's quite big, it's not very deep, is it?
Yeah.
So
well, you don't have to fill it like to the brim, but
no, as I said, it's not very deep, but it covers a
Yeah.
wide area.
okay. Well,
But I think a bloom in that would be
so
stunning.
okay, bloom it is. No pressure.
Does it say on there how much it holds?
No, I don't think moulds and shapes do, but I've got a feeling it might on the website. But I can do the calculator for it.
I think that would be stunning.
That is beautiful. Right. Let's get going. And here we are with voiceover Nikki.
And voiceover Kirk.
Freaky voiceover Kirk. Anyway.
Hello.
So I decided to do a bloom.
You did?
I did. And I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit
Apprehensive
because this would be the biggest bloom I've ever done. Ever.
in a nice mould. So you've got nice resin. Mm-hmm. You've got a beautiful mould. Mm-hmm. The inks are the cheapest we could find.
Yes.
And you've got Julie Cutts
Bloom. What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
Stay tuned.
What indeed?
So the first thing I did was mix 220 mils of resin. No, I'm telling complete lies.
That looks more than that. That looks like 440.
It's not. It's 200 in each pot.
Right, okay.
And then I let it get to a temperature of about...
Well, it said on there 34.
34 degrees.
36.
I allowed it to get to 36. It got to 34 and I poured out 20 mils for my white, for my
paint,
blue.
your bloomy thing.
And then when it hit 36, I poured the rest into the mould.
Yep.
And although I'd kind of planned to go on a calculator,
Why?
unfortunately, Kirk has got our network so well locked down that every time I tried to go onto a calculator, I got a security alert going, "You're not allowed to go on this website." So
What, for a calculator?
yeah, so I gave up. Yeah, so I gave up, and I thought, you know what? Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Let's guess.
Did you put a support ticket in?
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing one. Must have went to spam.
I went, Kirk.
Oh, well, that's where you went wrong. I didn't listen to you.
Well, there you go. So, I ummed and ahed for quite some time about what colours to go with. And I decided to go for a blue centre. But it's a purplish blue. So, indigo, basically.
Okay.
I don't know why they just can't write indigo on their bottles. It's.
I said that about some of the other colours, and you were like, that's just the way it is. Like that, what's it, mermaid? What colour's mermaid?
Well, that's the colour that it is. It's mermaid.
Yeah, but explain to me now what colour mermaid is.
Right. Imagine a mermaid in your head. That's the colour. You're welcome.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
So I did the indigo in the centre, and then I did a circle of the purple.
Yeah.
And I thought, it's a really big mould. Maybe I should put some more. So I did.
So you went the whole hog.
I went the whole hog, and I went round again.
And again.
I don't know. I didn't go round again with that colour.
Did you not?
No. I ummed and ahed about it, and then I filled in the blanks because I thought, yeah, that looks weird. So
Yeah.
I filled in the gaps. And
Okay.
that one wasn't spreading enough for my liking.
Was it not?
No, so I put in another drop.
You need a good spread.
You need a good spread. And then right around the very outside, I put some yellow.
Yeah.
Now this is lemon yellow, and unfortunately, as you'll see, I am about to run out of the lemon yellow.
Just about there.
And I run out there.
Yeah, that's annoying.
And I thought that's just not going to work. So I then had to go round again with regular yellow. So
I prefer that one. I think that one's a more vibrant yellow.
well, you are not the artiste. I am the artiste,
Okay.
and I preferred the lemon yellow.
Well, obviously, because that's all gone now. So
Yeah. So, but I do need to get some more cheap, like El Cheapo inks.
yeah.
And the reason I say that is because El Cheapo inks spread better in blooms.
Apparently so. Yeah.
Yeah, expensive inks or quality inks,
Like the octopus ones.
like
there.
octopus inks,
Yeah.
or like the Let's Resin ones. They don't, because they're so heavily pigmented, they don't spread as much.
Yeah.
So yeah, cheaper inks
The cheaper the better.
are better for blooms.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm on the lookout for another cheap box. Once Kirk's not around to take the delivery.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
You mean
Dunno.
like the impending Temu order?
What impending Timo order?
The one that I saw an email notification of earlier.
I don't think there was an email notification. You're more than welcome to go and check the email, but I think you'll find there is no email.
Uh-huh.
I think you're imagining. You've now got to the point that you're imagining them.
Temu orders.
Yeah.
I'm seeing them in my sleep.
You're seeing things.
Uh-huh.
So,
What was the point of that?
what, swirling it?
No, that lifting the mould
It
up.
wasn't quite in the centre. So what I did is I lifted up this side of the mould, shoved it all that way so that it would spread back out and be a bit more central.
Okay.
That was what
That
I
was
did.
the plan.
Yeah. It worked, so shh.
Okay.
So then I took my
Bloom paste?
bloom paste.
Yeah.
I added 2 drops of Julie Cutts bloom paste to 20 mils of the resin.
Yeah, it's one drop per 10
10,
mil or something,
yeah.
isn't it? But yeah.
And then I added it into the piping bag. And then I just swirled around and around and around. And I went for the swirl around because that is, of all the blooms, I think that's the easiest one to do. And because I'd not done this mould before, and I really didn't want it to be a
Rubbish.
complete and utter,
Yeah.
well, I was going to say cock-up, but rubbish works too. I thought I'll just go for a safe one.
Yeah.
I'll not do anything fancy or try and be clever. I'll just do a standard, run-of-the-mill, every day's happy day bloom. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
However, there's a however.
And what is the however?
Well, it's a bit boring, isn't it? Really?
What,
Well, a little bit. I felt it was just...
Well-
I felt it was I felt it didn't have my
Artistic flair.
artistic flair. So I decided to like just swish it a little bit, and then I left it to dry very quickly, obviously.
Yep.
And I decided to back it with a silver.
Yep. Now, I did this on purpose, so you couldn't actually see it, because that would spoil the demold.
Oh, I see. Right. So, yeah, I backed it with some silver from Just Resin, Cosmic Silver, and that was me done. And then Kirk, of course, was like, oh, I want to have a go.
Yeah. Now,
so, go on then.
I've not been very successful with blooms, and I have a theory.
What is that theory?
So, blooms are inherently quite pretty.
Yeah, you don't do pretty.
Exactly.
I've told you this before.
Now, if I tried to do like
An abomination
an abomination bloom,
in that mould,
yeah,
I would have to murder you in your sleep.
I have a cunning plan. I'm going to have a try at something.
You're not doing abominations in those moulds. No, I forbid it. No.
I know where the mould is.
Oh, get a lock for the cupboard. You're not doing an abomination in moulds and shapes moulds. No.
Well, we'll see.
No.
We'll see.
No, not coming to a channel near you.
Coming soon.
No.
Anyway, I thought yellow. I went with the blue in the middle, and then the yellow, and then it's a magenta.
So pink.
Yeah. And the reason I did it like that is because you said don't put the pink and the blue together because it'll go muddy.
That's right.
So I took your advice, as you are, in this craft room, you are the bloom expert. Of the two of us,
I want to be very clear. He uses the term expert in the very loosest sense of the
I was
word.
using air quotes.
Yeah.
And then I just went hell for leather, and I just thought I'm just going to do something random.
I was watching this, and I can't even tell you how it made me feel.
Was you twitching?
Every part of me was twitching, and I had an overwhelming urge to just snatch the mould away from you and say, never touch it again.
Oh, I'm going to have another go.
Why?
Because I want to.
Because you're going to do something ugly in it.
Yeah.
But why?
Because I can.
No, you can't.
No, I have a cunning plan.
Oh dear, I don't want to know. I do not want to know.
So I just literally just. It didn't go as I planned, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to roll with it, and we'll go like that.
I don't think you had a plan.
I did.
Oh.
But it sort of went to pot as soon as I put resin in there.
Yeah.
And then again, this was carbon black from
Just
Resin.
Yeah.
So this is their carbon black, and then it was onto the demolds.
It was, yeah.
And so this is mine. Now, I didn't have very high hopes for it because, again, pretty things.
Yeah, you don't do pretty.
And I don't do blooms. But
well, the back's pretty.
Well, yeah.
Look at him just manhandling that mould, just chucking
Yeah.
it there, barging it into
And
the
then
blooming...
and then the demold.
I actually thought it was pretty cool.
I really really liked it.
It made me think of a psychedelic... Do you remember when you were a kid and you had one of those... They were those things that you put... Kaleidoscope things that you put on your eye.
Yeah.
And you'd turn the end and you'd get all different shapes and pictures.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, no, I was really pleased with it. It didn't turn out like my vision, but I was quite happy with it, and I was really pleased with the colours mixed together as well, and they made like a green, and I thought it was really cool.
I just thought it was very much a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And the holographic on there looks awesome.
So you've invented a new type of bloom. It's the kaleidobloom.
Yeah. We'll call it the Eric technique.
Oh dear. No, I thought it was all right. I thought it was quite cool, and it reminded me of the.
Yeah.
And I thought the colours worked really well.
I don't know whether it was because I just put too much in or what, but it didn't seem to bloom very well. Mm-hmm. Now,
Oh dear.
This one's yours.
I was really nervous about demoulding this.
You were. It did take you quite some time to pluck up the courage to actually go, right, come on then, let's get this done.
Yeah.
Let's see what sort of.
Because whilst I couldn't see it, it was a good bloom. It was like Schrodinger's cat. Both dead and
Schrodinger's
alive.
bloom?
Yeah. It was like dead and alive all at the same time. This was good and bad all at the same time. You see?
Yeah.
But once you look at it, you know.
Yeah.
So there was a bit of overpour.
And drum roll. Wow.
And I was like, oh,
You've done a thing.
I did a thing. I was quite pleased with it.
I think that was stunning.
I was very happy with it. I was.
I thought it looked like a little alien with some fire at the back.
Well, yeah, I suppose. But it was supposed to be flower, so does that mean it's a fail?
No, I think that's stunning.
But yeah.
And you were you thought it was stunning as well.
I thought I was quite pleased with it. I was
Quite pleased.
I was-
You were there. You were sat there after you demoulded it. You were sat there for about 20 minutes with your mouth wide open, going, "It's so pretty."
I did a thing. I did a thing. Is what I said. And then
Yeah.
it was just off to the glamour shots.
Yeah,
And there they are.
yeah,
So, if you like our creative sort of chaos,
yeah.
please do feel free to hit that like button.
And while you're down there, don't forget to give the subscribe a little tickle.
And if you already have,
Thank you very much.
every time.
Why does that creep you out?
Because it does, because
Why?
you say it in such a creepy way. You say it like somebody that belongs on a true crime podcast.
What, like?
Yes, not say it. Shh.
What?
That-
Like the person actually doing it?
Yes, no, the person they're talking about doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not. Anyway, that's our video for today. We'll be back for Froggy Friday.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see you then.
Yeah.
Have a great couple of days.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye.
Bye for now.